Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. In this video we are going to talk about ISO, which is third element of exposure triangle. ISO is the light sensitivity of the sensor which affects detail and sharpness by adding more or less noise. If you have seen last two tutorials on aperture and shutter speed, which were first two pillars of photography, in this video we are going to talk about the third pillar, ISO. So, what is the role of ISO in photography? It helps you in balancing the exposure but on the cost of quality by adding grains or noise. The more you increase the ISO, it will give you better exposure but decrease the quality by adding noise. Let's understand ISO in a crisp detail. Low light requires high ISO, or in other words, at high ISO, low light is required by the sensor. Drawback of high ISO is it adds noise in the photograph, and plus point is it gives you better exposure. Have a look at following example. Let's consider aperture constant here, and suppose we are at shutter speed of 1 second at 100 ISO. Now let's increase ISO by one stop, and we are at ISO 200. Now we will get better exposure, and we have to fasten the shutter speed, and it will be half of a second. Let's increase ISO by one more stop, which is ISO 400. Now our shutter speed will be 1/4 of a second, and so on. Similarly, you will get one step better exposure every time you increase ISO by one stop, but at every increase in ISO, noise will be added gradually. How ISO helps? ISO is very useful in low light conditions. In low light, if you increase ISO, you get better exposure. In the following chart, you can easily notice increase in noise by increasing ISO. But what are the situations when you uses high ISO? This is situation number 1 when you want to freeze the motion. Suppose you have opened full aperture in the lens, and your safe shutter speed is not safe enough to avoid motion blur. Now what you will do? Just increase the ISO, and you can get fast shutter speed to freeze the motion. This is situation number 2. When you are shooting in low light condition, and even at full open aperture, your picture is getting underexposed. Increase the ISO till the point you find correct exposure. Similar situation is also faced by candid wedding photographers in India who shoot weddings mostly in low light conditions. This is situation number 3 when you are using long focal lengths and long lenses, and there is a chance of camera shake. Just try to increase the ISO, and you can see the difference between shutter speed. For any questions and queries, you can always write to us at following address. And if you like this video and you want more informative videos like this, please subscribe to our channel, which is Glittering Shots. Thank you very much.